go. We are live now. I believe we're live. Hi everyone, and welcome to another stream. This time is again a C++ stream, so hopefully we're completely back to normal. No more Rust for now, at least. Okay, so actually let's get into it. So today we're going to be actually writing some OpenCV code, and the idea is to basically get a mini project where it reads the camera video feed, and for each frame maybe we can perhaps match a pattern. So for example, I can find this water bottle using one of this OpenCV's template matching functions, although I'm not sure how well it's going to work because it's very sort of sensitive to image rotation and scaling and sort of stuff. So like, it's not something that would work very well, but it's a good start. So this is what we're trying to do. Something like this. Given this image here, another bigger image will match. Let's say the bounding box is around here somewhere. I mean, for simple things like finding coins in the Mario game, for example, it tends to work fairly well. But of course, I mean, if you're looking for a rotating coin, then you probably need to match against all of the possible rotation images for the coin. So, yeah, let's get into it. So we're going to be working from our WSL. Hope that you can see everything here now. I don't assume we're going to get everything working in this stream, but at least we can get a good head start. What can we call this project? I mean, the idea is to match a simple image to a template, right? So what's a good name? I don't know yet. Alright. I don't want to spend too much time looking for a name. Let's call it CV matching for now, and then yeah, I mean, I'm gonna actually bring perhaps some of the CMake settings and stuff that I had from different projects onto here. I think that would be a good idea, wouldn't it? Just so I don't have to write all of that. So this is what I like about the CMake pattern, the CMake settings and the presets. So you can just write once and then just copy and paste things. This is a particularly good one. It's for a coding challenge that I did today. Let's copy the presets. Okay, let's just scatter to see what we have here. So we have Ninja, Unix. Okay, cool. This is a good one. Yeah, let's just open this with Visual Studio Code. Of course, it's upgrading as always. I'm really hoping that you guys can hear myself quite well. Let me just check that before we continue as always. This is a particularly good one. It's for a coding challenge that I did today. Copy presets. Okay, let's just scatter to see what. Okay, so it's not quite quite loud at all actually. So let's see if we can improve the quality of the audio here. Is this better now? I don't know. Let's see. Testing, testing, testing. Quite loud at all actually, so let's see if we can improve the okay, it seems like it's compressing my voice too much, so let's see if we can change one of the filters. Okay, maybe it's gonna change a little bit now. Testing. There you go. I mean, we seem to be a bit better now. Okay, let's close this for now. I think you should be able to hear me quite well now. Hopefully. And again, let me just do another test. And again, let me just do another test. Again, let me just do another. I think you should be able to hear me quite well now. Yeah, that made a lot. Sorry if you can hear myself 3 or maybe 4 times saying the same thing. It should be a lot better now. All right. Yeah. So we were just starting the project, right? One of the things I would like to play with at some point is Conan 2.0. I mean, I've had very limited experience, so very limited exposure to it. And I know that Conan has changed quite a bit. So that's one of the things I want to try out. Maybe we'll use Conan instead of Vcpkg in here. So and let's do that. Let's start beginning. Let's start writing everything that we need. So let's make the project call after the minimum required, I guess. Since we've got the CMake preset, so I'm going to put 3.21 because it should include the schema version 2. And then we can make the project call. Let's call this CV matching or something. What is it called? What's the... I forgot what I called my thing. Yeah, CV matching. So image matching or computer vision matching. And there should be a CXX here. Let's set the standard to maybe 17, right? Or should we do 20? Let's play with 20 now. Maybe we can play with spams and stuff like that. Oh, hey Calv, how's it going? Read the webcams, feed and do what? What do you know? Yeah, so a good thing you've asked. So basically, OpenCV has a template matching function. Let me see if I can get it up here. So I just want to see if I can match like maybe my phone or something like that with this. Spoiler alert, it's not going to work very well because it's not, you know, this particular function is not very good at actually finding different angles and like scaled in and scaled out versions of your, of the pattern that you're trying to match. But this is going to be useful for a project that I'm helping my brother with at his university, where he's going to be matching some street signs. So this is the reason for doing this. But regardless, we should be able to see a result anyway. And also, I'm going to do it in a way that maybe I can put whatever image. It doesn't have to be the camera feed. It can be whatever, and then put whatever, and also input whatever thing you want to match against, and then you will find that in the image. So maybe we can try something like this, you know, a frame from Mario and trying to find the coins. And that's the idea here. But before I get there, I guess this stream is mostly going to start with the infrastructure side of things. So I'm going to probably pull this with Conan and see if I can use Conan 2.0. because it's something that I've not actually used yet, and I know they've changed quite a few things in the Conan 2 version. I've had very limited experience with it actually, but you know, we're going to be using Conan 2.0 to pull OpenCV, and I hope they have a recipe for that. I believe they do. If we just look at the Conan IO, oh, they've actually revamped the entire website, so that's really good. Let's go to the Conan Center. And if we look at OpenCV here, there is a port for it. So this is what we're going to use. Maybe not version 4.x, maybe 3. Although maybe, you know, I've not used version 4 a lot, but maybe maybe they haven't changed most of the API, so maybe we can use 4. I'm looking at this number of revisions here. We can maybe use 4.5. Seems to be fairly well supported, so let's have a look at it. And we can actually see where people compiled it for. So Linux, there's quite a few different settings that it was compiled for. It doesn't say which settings anymore, does it? You know. Ah, there you go. I mean, I guess you have to go through each one of them and see. So for example, this version would be kind of compatible with what we're trying to do today because it was pre-compiled with x86-64 on Linux and libsd C++11, which is probably the version of the standard library we're going to use here. But it's GCC 7 though. I don't know the GCC version here that I've got. Probably 9.4, yeah, 9.4. That's what's on the Ubuntu. But anyway, I mean, bottom line is we're going to use Conan to pull OpenCV. And maybe we're going to go for C++20 as well. I'm just going to set up the boilerplate code here, extensions off. Set CMake CXX extension. Oh. Standard required. We're going to set it to on, and that is it. And then here we're going to add our project, our, I guess, executable or something. But actually, let's take a look at how to write a Conan file for Conan 2.0. And just to make sure, do I have Conan installed? I do. 5.3. Maybe I can actually upgrade Conan with pip, because I know I haven't really done this in a while. There you go, Conan 2.0, amazing. So we've got Conan version 2.0.1. Now let's look at the Conan file, because I'm pretty sure some of this stuff has changed. Migrate Conan file compatible packages to new compatibility method. That's not what I want to do. I just want to find a section for the Conan file, really. Okay, so they've got a whole section on how you can basically change your previous 1. Whatever Conan files to 2.0. Okay, so let's do that. Let's see how we can do this. And what I mean by that is, let's actually pull something that we've done before. So a Conan file that I previously wrote. Is it gtest or something? Yeah, gtest Conan, I believe. There you go. That's one of the videos I did ages and ages ago. I think that had a Conan file. Oh no, it didn't. It didn't have a Conan file. It had a Conan file.txt. Okay, let's just copy this. This will do. How is it going, my guy? If you're still here, how are you doing? Hope you're not doing too bad. How is Germany treating you? Do we want a G test? Probably not for now, to be honest. Conan file is not defined. Huh. Okay. Wait, they have a typo here. Yeah, they have a fucking typo. Conan has a typo. Let's see if we can put that in the backlog somewhere, so maybe we can push it back to them. Push Conan. Okay, that's a backlog for later on. Maybe we can push it back to them. And I think that is everything that we want here for now. I'm just going to read messages. Okay, no, nothing new. Settings. I'm just reading over the things that may have changed from Conan 1. Seems quite a few things were changed. Do not use dictionary expressions in recipe. Like settings, blah blah. This way of limiting supported configuration by one recipe will be removed. Use the validate method instead to raise Conan invalid configuration. If strictly necessary to fail pass. Okay. So you still have the settings that you care about. I wonder if you can leave it out now. I'm not sure it could before, but let's try it out. So for example, this example says write a Conan file where Mac is not supported, and it fails here. In Conan 2, removing a setting, for example, this in the configure method will raise an exception if the setting doesn't exist. Remove save. Okay. Default options. Okay, cool. Package some options. Right, I need to properly take a look at this at some point. But for now, let's just try and pull the stuff in. Okay, cool. Has anything else changed? Log create. Okay, cool. I still need to say how I want Conan to make all the packages available. So for example, I want it in a CMake toolchain file, right? So the generators, I guess. I'll stick with Vcpkg for now. Oh yeah. If you don't like Python, then yeah. See, I'm doing cross compilation for this, and I know for a fact that Vcpkg doesn't support building OpenCV for Raspberry Pi, so Conan is the one that has to work at the stage. Generally, yeah, when you're using when you're just building for your own machine, Vcpkg is fine. I use it all the time. But when I know that I'm going to cross-compile stuff, I've not had a very good experience with Vcpkg, hence I'm using Conan now. But, you know, learning both isn't a bad thing. You should definitely get to learn both of them. Migrating commands. Getting started. They seem to have got the the actual documentation. Conan file.py generators. Oh, this still goes back to 1 point whatever, but hopefully it still works, right? Attributes, generators. There you go. That's what I wanted. So generators, CMake and GCC. I'm gonna assume that this hasn't changed. What's your brother studying? Computer science? Is he here in Brazil? No, my brother is here. I mean, we all moved to the UK, dude. I mean, in 2009, my dad came over, and that's when we all came over as well. So we've been here since then. He studies electrical engineering, by the way. So right now he's writing a lot of Arduino code, which is kind of like C++. And I'm trying to help him now, so I'm spending some time with him. And his project is to do with controlling, I guess, controlling stepper motors based on controlling the velocity of a car, really, based on speed signs. And he's doing it with a step motor and some Raspberry Pis to, you know, figure out what street signs there are, like speed-wise. Oh, you EE major. Yeah, nice. Sounds good. It's a good course. I mean, you get to study programming. And if you take it seriously, you learn both engineering and coding as well, which is really good to have on your CV. Self generators. Okay, configure. So basically, we can do a configure. And then we want to have, but we're doing it with STM. Yeah, so he was using the PIC controller, PIC 16, what is it? This is the one, by Microchip. So this is what he was using up until now, and now they're using Arduinos. So unfortunately, I know quite a bit about this this microcontroller now, because I had to read a lot of the specification sheets and drive like an LED, LED, yeah, an LCD screen with it, which was interesting, but very difficult actually. So anyway, going back to this, generators. I want to see the available generators here. What I'm trying to find is which Conan file .py generator does a toolchain in a CMake. That's what I'm trying to find. CMake toolchain is a toolchain generator for CMake. Okay, so just that apparently, right? Cool. They had pre-make as their generator. Pre-make, I'm not aware of that one. I know they have like, they support a bunch of other generators, not just CMake ones, but yeah, for example, the CMake important ones are CMake toolchain, where you can use Conan in the same way as a Vcpkg, where you just provide a toolchain file. There's also something called the toolchain find package, where it just creates all the, find OpenCV files for you, and then you have to define it as you have to pass it in as the CMake module path, which is another interesting way of including it. But I tend to use the CMake toolchain generator because it works in the same way as Vcpkg, and if I want to later on switch to Vcpkg, it's just easier because I can just point to the Vcpkg toolchain instead, if you see what I mean. But yeah, I think for now, let's try and go with this and then see if we can install it. I want to also install all the toolchain stuff into a different directory. There you go. So we have a bunch of stuff here. Settings, configurations. I'm looking for a particular option that will point to where you'll put all the files. I can't remember which option it was. It has been some time that I haven't used Conan, if I'm honest. Settings build. Configuration build. Am I just gonna have to to Google it instead because I can't find it here? Where is user vision? It's one of these options that I just can't see it straight away. Output folder. There you go. Oh gosh, that was difficult. Where is it? Output folder. The root output folder for generated and build files. Okay. Generated and build files. Okay, cool. So let's try that. CMake install build equals missing output folder, and then we have Conan or something. Okay, that didn't work. Ignore an extra path from command line. I don't know what I'm doing. Let's see. The default build profile doesn't exist. You need to create a default build profile. Specify your own profile build. Let's see this. So they're enforcing you to create that now. So I saved my build profile to this, and basically this is just detecting my system's settings, such as my architecture, release, and so on and so forth. And as you can see, in the future, if I want to cross-compile it, all I have to do is install the cross-compilers on my machine and change each of these settings to match my cross-compiler. So in here, for example, it'll be like GCC, ARM, EBI or something like that, instead of what's in here. And then all these other settings will change to like ARM, and then so on and so forth. So libstd C++ is a good one. Generally, it used to pick lib C++11, which has some issues with the string, especially when you build Google test, but they seem to have fixed that now, so it picks the right C++ implementation here. Now let's try again. Right. I'm very much hoping that it works. No, it doesn't. Recipe seems broken. It's possible that this recipe is not in Conan 2 point something already. Let's have a look. Conan release and support centers. Okay, got it. Okay, we hit the first problem. If the recipe comes from Conan Center, check this. Okay. List of validated recipes compatible with Conan. OpenCV or FFmpeg, right? That's the one. Let's have a look here. No, FFmpeg is not here. Is OpenCV here? Also not. Huh. Maybe we have to use version Conan 1 anyway. Or maybe this particular version of OpenCV isn't available for him. So let's try version 3. I mean, this one is a version 2, as I can see. Yeah, right? 4.5.5. Right, let's just try and change it to that. I can see it's a version. Oh, amazing. FFmpeg isn't working. Let's have a look here. We can actually see whether or not it's a version problem. 4.4, right? So 4.4. This is the one it's trying to get. And the recipe. Yeah. It is a version. It is Conan version 2 here. Don't understand why it's not working then. Why if we just build everything? I believe if we just leave it out, we'll build it. No. Cannot import name. Input error. Cannot import name. Auto tools build environment from Conan's. Unable to load the Conan file. Okay. Google may help us here. Error, package not resolved. Cannot load recipe. So it just isn't finding the package for some reason. Maybe I haven't updated the recipes locally. Oh yeah, actually that makes complete sense. I used to have Conan 1. Whatever here, 1.59. So if I just remove my Conan directory, maybe it's going to pick up the new version of the recipe. And I believe this is just FFmpeg 4.4, right? So let's try that. No, it still didn't work. Amazing. Need to specify build profile. Okay, yeah. Let's do it all again. I mean, you may not be able to do this. If we're not able to do this, we might just use Vcpkg instead, and then sort this out later, just so we can get to some coding. Because I don't want to spend an hour on this. Conan. Is it always failing? Yeah, it's always failing. That's the issue. Unable to load Conan file in file frozen import 960. Conan imports blah blah. is it? CDP and CDFFmpeg, right? So this is the shit that's making it fail. Conan filed up. Let's analyze it. In line 7, this is what's failing. So alter tools, build environment is failing. So this is the actual error. Let's see if we can fix it. Oh, this is not the same error. Conan's import alter tools. Build environment. Cannot import alter tools from Conan's. Yeah, so the issue is that it's trying to get Conan 1.x headers into the Conan 2.0 recipes. So there must be a way to make it compatible, right? Let's try again. Maybe we just forgot to add the remote as well to get the right recipes. What was it called? CV matching. Still did not work. Amazing. Let's see if we can fix it ourselves. If not, we're going to jump to Vcpkg. I'm getting too tired of this. What's the tools chain? Which one was it called? What's the tools build environment? Let's go to Microsoft. What if we do this in our Conan file? Does it also complain? Because I'd love to see that. There you go. Unable to load Conan file in Conan file Pi. What if it's just Conan? From Conan, cannot import name alter tools from Conan. So they completely got rid of this, it seems. Which is interesting because FFmpeg 4.4 still has that as well. Okay, so they've upgraded most of the stuff except this one include here. So it seems like if I've got both Conan 1 and Conan to install. It seems like it would work, but I think I've already done this, but you know, let's make sure. Yeah. Use the from Conan file instead of from Conan's. Do not use the settings. Yeah, but why? I just don't seem to have this anymore. That's my only problem with this. In all their docs, it just assumes that, you know, once you upgrade to Conan 2.0, you still have access to Conan's imports, which is not my case. So this is going really well already. And there's auto tools. Auto tools build environment is not accessed. There must be something wrong I'm doing here. Integration from Conan tools will survive. Maybe this isn't a good stream because I'm spending a lot of time on this and I can't just jump over because I really want to fix this. Will coexist in time. Also for us, the migration of Conan Center will take some time. Probably no user has a bigger repo than that to migrate. This is not my issue. This is frustrating, and all because of this line here. All because of that line. The newer versions have a better Conan support. Oh, they still include the auto tools here. Oh, know what's going on. Okay, this is something else I don't care about. They must have issues with Conan's import, right? Someone must have had the same issue. There you go. This is the same issue. Cannot import auto tools from Conan's. Work importing recipes to Conan and Consensus is still underway. And at the moment, OpenCV version 3 is still not compatible, sorry. You can check this discussion to get an up-to-date list of the recipes that have confirmed work in Conan 0.2 and more to come. We are still processing some of the recipes to its portable. Okay, so I guess the only real solution here, if I want to use Conan, would be to downgrade all of this to Conan files, right? So, and downgrade all of the downgrade Conan, I guess. So right, let's change that. I think we've been defeated in this case, unfortunately. Well, I want to install a specific Conan version. Yeah, what's the freaking command? It's still a specific version. Okay, you just specify the version. Okay. So pip uninstall Conan. Yes. Install Conan 1.59. Skipping Conan as it's not installed. To install specific version with pip. Okay, so we can do the less than operator there. That's cool. Okay, cool. We're back to Conan. There you go. Gosh, that was difficult, wasn't it? It's really sad that we can't use 2.0, yeah, because OpenCV is not ported, but oh well. And I want to make sure that you recognized my version of everything. See, this is not the right thing, but we can go with that. We're not building Google Test now, so let's worry about that later. And I'm really sorry for the wait, Calv, if you're still watching, and I hope you are, but if you're not, I don't blame you for sort of leaving while I was trying to fix that. Okay, while that's building, we could add our executable folder here. So I'm going to zoom in a few times so you can see. Invalid generator M. Ah. Wow. Available types. CMake mode to CMake find package. CMake toolchain, that's what I went for. Why did it not work? Let's see. Okay, cool. Now it did work. It still didn't output everything where I wanted to. So output. Where are the output files? Options host. Output folder build. Okay, so why did that not work? Yeah, it still didn't work, but we'll fix that in a bit. Is it install folder? Yeah. Okay, cool. We can remove all these files here then. Okay, so all the Conan stuff is here now, which means we should be able to go to the presets here. CMake user presets, CMake presets adjacent. Oh, of course it overrode everything, didn't it? That's fine, I mean. Let's bring those back again. Good, amazing. Let's create one for Conan real quick. This is Conan release, I guess. And we want to heading as well. And finally, we want to CMake the cache variables actually to be. And we just want to basically specify the toolchain file. Which is this one here, right? Conan toolchain.cmake. And then all of our little files here will inherit from Conan. Right, so VS, the ones we actually care about is Unix. And did I call it Conan rel? What am I doing? This is not the command line. There you go. Much better now. Conan rel, yeah. Okay, cool. It's not recognized the presets, but if we reopen, Visual Studio should do now. Hopefully, right? Activating extensions. There you go. No configured preset. Unix make release. Let's reconfigure this. There you go. Using Conan toolchain. Okay, cool. That's amazing. Now, obviously, we should be able to include our subdirectory here. Let's call this the matching app. Target link libraries, matching app. And we've got private on the CV, OpenCV, right? But I don't particularly know how to call the OpenCV stuff. What is it? There is a way to see it by opening the OpenCV stuff, the OpenCV Conan file, but didn't really want to do that. But I guess we're gonna have to because it doesn't say anywhere. That's one of the things they're lacking in, actually. It's a shame. Snap package. Download, export. So it's going to be package, isn't it? Let's see what the CMake file is, though. Maybe we can do a find instead. There's no finds for the CMake files, really. What if I just did this instead? No finds again. What about just OpenCV? I fail to believe that this is the case. So it's going to be here somewhere, right? If it's built. Prepend CMake module path. All I'm doing is just trying to find the the CMake package, or the library name. Really, it's probably like CV2 or CV2 : CV2 or something, right? Or CV4 : CV4. But I just want to know where it is. Because that, why am I struggling to find this? Using toolchain file fair. It doesn't give me anything after that. At least VS Code, sorry, I keep saying VS Code instead of Vcpkg. At least Vcpkg does tell us. Conan info, Conan build. It's not going to be the freaking recipe, is it? Target OpenCV. At least with the find packages, let's do that, because with the find packages we'll also get the same thing. This is one of the features that's lacking in my opinion, just saying on the installation logs kind of like what you should link against. But anyway, stop complaining and then just do this. Generators, CMake find package as well. And then back in the terminal, we can just say Conan install. And we can install again. And now if you look at here, we've got find OpenCV right somewhere, which means all we got to do here is wherever our executable was, we can just say, you know, find package here, OpenCV, just like this. We can probably say is required as well, if I can spell it right. Let's see if it reconfigures it. Okay, cool. And obviously it doesn't work here because we haven't added subdirectory to src matching app. Okay, we found a lot of stuff now, which is good. Even Eigen uses, so. But anyway, what else were we looking at? We were looking at the find OpenCV package here, the Conan package. Because I want to know which library it's linked against, right? And this usually tends to be the very bottom. There you go, OpenCV. Okay, as expected, really, but you know, I wanted Conan. I wish Conan actually told us which names to link against. Would have been amazing. It's still finding shit. Jesus. Okay. And now, I mean, while that's finding everything, let's look at an example OpenCV. In fact, let's use ChatGPT for that, right? This is where ChatGPT kind of shines. It's giving us a simple C++ application using OpenCV to just sort of show a window. Write me a simple OpenCV application that reads from the webcam in C++. Oh, stop generating. Let's do it again. It did actually figure out that I made a typo, but and I expect this to work fairly well, and the reason being is not because I think ChatGPT is amazing, but simply because there's plenty and plenty of different blog posts with this exact code in it. So I would be very impressed if GPT doesn't do this right. Very, very impressed, in fact. I mean, this is not GPT's fault. It's just because we're actually not adding this file in there for some reason. Jesus, it's still finding everything. There you go, finally failed. Let's delete the cache and regenerate the whole thing. And again, it's going to take a while because of all the dependencies that OpenCV has, and because it's trying to find a lot of shit as well. I'm going to zoom it in so you guys can see better as well on the GPT here. I'm going to take the time to actually read some stuff. I was hoping to actually get something working today. But I guess we're going to have to go to bed soon, so... Let me open it. Have we finished finding everything? Still not. Dependency said lib already found. Okay. We gotta make sure that we never really delete the build directory unless we absolutely have to, because Jesus Christ, this takes a while. It takes a long time. In fact, we can probably reduce all this time by actually just linking against the OpenCV libraries we actually need, right? And if you look here, OpenCV has all of these different libraries that you can, you know, link against, like the core components, for example. So yeah, maybe we could have just done that instead. In fact, I'm very tempted to just do that, because it's ridiculous. So let's see it now. hopefully it doesn't have to find all that stuff anymore. Only a few of them. Maybe even this is too far. You never know. You've got core, image proc. I guess image proc is the one, right? OpenCV image proc is actually the one we want. Even the core one has a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff. Still trying to find. Even OpenSSL for some reason. What is OpenCV using OpenSSL for? OpenCV. Let's see if someone has an example where they only link against some of these things. No. Are we done here though? It's still going, still going. Maybe. What? CMake module to link against in CMake. Oh, CMake OpenCV module to link against for a minimal OpenCV build. Let's see if this is going to give us the right one answer. Oh, it actually does give us quite a few interesting things though. Contains the basic data structures and functions used by other modules. Contains functions for creating and displaying GUI windows such as im show. Okay, so basically have we messed up by not including the window stuff? Let's see. Yeah, because it's on reference. I mean, from the looks of it, we need this here for reading and writing images in various formats. We need this one here, OpenCV high GUI. Yeah, so we've kind of messed up by not including OpenCV high GUI as well. I'm really hoping that CMake caches all of the found libraries, right? Or it just tries to find them again, from the looks of it. you know, I'll probably be happy if this just compiles and it works. I do understand the code. I mean, this is just fairly standard CMake, sorry, C++ OpenCV code that you can find in every blog post out there. So create a video capture here, and if it's not open, you fail to open the camera. Which I believe is probably going to fail here because I'm already using the camera, but we'll see. Creates a window and then it runs the window forever until we break out of it. In other words, if the wait key 10 milliseconds 27. If we press escape key, which apparently is 27 here. Display the frame in the window. So this displays one frame in the window, I guess, and then until you press another one, right? Wait key 10 milliseconds. I just wish this would hurry up. Really, really wish that. This is surprisingly quite similar to what we wrote in the end. Maybe that's what we're missing. We're missing the components call here. I don't actually know what that does in CMake. Find package CMake. Let's read the documentation. Because if it only finds those components, then you know it's amazing. Okay, so components. Package specific list of required components may be listed after the components keyword. If any of these components are not able to be satisfied, the package overall is considered not to be found. If the required option is also present, this treats as a fatal error. Otherwise, execution still continues. Okay. It would be nice if they did it so only the components you specify here would actually be found and, you know. Let's see if we can build it now. Okay. As expected, it did build. Oh, no, we didn't. Spoke too soon. So what's the issue here? Let's look at the first error. That's where it begins. Undefined reference to log to finite. Maybe because of being lazy, Google will help. Or maybe not. It's definitely just a component we're forgetting to include. Yeah. I mean, as we expected, it's the best of the C++ issue. Oh no, this person received the same issue after that. Let's build everything from source, I guess. Can we do that? I read your last comment regarding to okay. The thing is, do I actually want to go through all this building? Because it's going to take a while. It's going to take a really, really long time. And because OpenCV has many, many dependencies. And log to finite, where is that from? Just so we know which dependency might be getting messed up here. I'm really tired, really tired. Only now this is building. Incredible. You see, this is gonna take a while, guys. I'm not sure if I want to go through the trouble. Not in the stream anyway. So let's call this stream a little defeat, unfortunately. And why was that defeat? Well, because we spent too long trying to fix Conan, the Conan recipe, so it works on Conan 2.0. When in fact, it seems like the Conan tool is in a bit of a mess at the moment. Because they're actually trying to change or port all the recipes that they have from Conan 1 to 2. So yeah, I mean, and then we realized that we just had to revert back to 1.59, right? And our recipe suddenly worked again. But and then we got this error, which is, you know, getting some undefined references to the maths functions. And again, I don't particularly know where these are coming from, so I guess this library here, libx whatever, and quite honestly I don't think that building from source is gonna solve it. I think it's probably like one of the OpenCV components that we're not linking against. But yeah, I mean, it comes from, I guess, FFmpeg from the looks of it. But yeah, this is gonna take, you know, quite a long time. I'll probably say like half an hour. So to save you guys from that, I'm gonna call this stream a day. And I'm sorry that I couldn't do anything today, but maybe we'll continue tomorrow. And yeah, I mean, that's it. And good night and bye bye. So